Hi folks, bit of a sad day for a lot of people today, the 11th of the 11th, 100 years since the terrible First World War finished. Remembrance Day. I wasn't there, I was too young, but my granddad was there. He was in the King's Liverpool Regiment. He was shipped off to Salonika, where he died, and caught up on barbed wire, a place called the Bird Cage, because there was so much barbed wire there. That's what they called it. He was only young, he was only in his 20s when he died, in May 1917. I never knew him, of course. Got pictures of him, so I still feel a sort of psychic link with him, even though I didn't know him. It's a family time for a lot of people. Later on, my dad, of course I knew well, he survived the Second World War. He was in the Rifle Brigade. He was fighting in Italy, North Africa, that type of place. He used to tell me lots of things as a kid. Well, not lots of things actually. He didn't speak an awful lot about the war. One of his main stories was getting a really nasty shock in the desert, driving along a path with a mate in a Land Rover or a Jeep, whatever it was, and they were attacked by a Stuka. Ended up diving out and landing in a field of cacti. I spent months in hospital getting the spines out, probably infection. As a kid I was obsessed with Spitfires and Messerschmitts and all that type of thing, but Dad never spoke a lot about the war. He told me about the terrible bombing of Monte Cassino. He was there. He told me about some awful sights, about corpses with maggots coming through their eyes, that type of thing, but apart from that he never went on about it. It was something that a lot of the old soldiers never bragged about, never spoke about. You see so much of it on the telly these days. Everybody's obsessed with being tough guys, doing this, that and the other, and bragging all about it, but the real tough men didn't. They were quiet. My dad was a gardener. He was a head gardener at Hesketh Park for many years, for decades in fact. He was a quiet man, but he managed to survive 6 years fighting Hitler and the Nazis. So he taught me a lot of wisdom about life. Anyway, I just wanted to sort of salute all the guys who fought through the conflicts. I was going to put my poppy on, but I've come in, I can't find it anywhere. I've put it down somewhere, but nevertheless, it's just a thank you for all the guys who did fought in those conflicts, and some survived and many didn't. So, like I say, it's a sad day for a lot of people. But, it's history now, so I just thought I'd mention that and salute them. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, see ya.